orientation, row the boat, reverse row the boat. You can do Shicho Sun's form with the staff. It just takes a little bit of adaptation. Okay, now we have our basic rotations over the head, coming down to the side. Now if you add a twist of the torso, you can increase your range of motion. Just a little note. It's not a huge consideration at this phase. Okay, now, so that's our horizontal, and we've got vertical on this plane. It's real simple, tucking and untucking and retucking. Taking that same folding and unfolding and adding the stances. When hitting with the rear hand, in this case my right hand, I'll be in a forward stance. When hitting with the lead hand, I'll be in my neutral stance, closer to our ready stance. Forward, neutral, forward. So everybody hears about the forward stance. There is a rear stance. This is neutral. This would be rear, where I've shifted 70% maybe to the back leg. Forward, neutral, forward. Okay? Now, here's the transition. It's a blend of those last two concepts. Notice how vertical I keep it on the side, and when it's tucked under my armpit, I cross and I do a diagonal unfold. Okay, so this is what makes this so challenging, is that this is compound complex motion, is that you've got complex motion, which is simple things collected together. And then if you have two series of complex motion operating on two different parts of your body at the same time, that's compound complex. So you've got sophisticated footwork plus sophisticated hand motion. That's going to challenge your brain just coordination-wise. So let's just work the footwork for just a second. So from here, we're in an attention stance or ready position. We're going to, later you'll just pivot, but for now just take a short step and point your left toe back to what we would call the left rear corner, or the left bottom corner of a giant square, okay? Now you take this foot and sweep in front of it and let that heel come up, and now you're in a twisted stance. This is the same stance you're in when we do Makashi footwork, the front crossover. Let the heel pop. The heel should be pointing straight to 12 o'clock if there was a giant clock on the ground. Now as we unpivot, I pivot first on the heel, but as I rotate, it'll go to the ball, and that'll give me a nice neutral stance when I finish my pivot. Then I'll step up. I'll again take that twisted step with my right foot. I'll step in front with a slight arc, not a big one. And then from here, I begin my unpivot. And now I'm in my neutral stance on the other side. Okay? So one more time. From here, short step, front crossover, unpivot, back to your attention, short step, front crossover to a twist, now untwist. Okay? Practice that a few times. See if you can get the flow. Grounded position. Take a step, curl your toes down, roll it onto the top of your foot, point your toes up, lift it, upward block, catch, salutation, step back, down, side, side, forward stance, neutral, forward, neutral, or attention, I should say. Forward. Okay, so come up, and we'll do the up, step, twist, cradle to cradle. Everybody's getting better at this section now. Slide the right hand up. Focus the left hand as a guide. Lift it up straight as you check. And you're going to go too high. You can let it droop a little bit since we have so many people here. Sweep low and catch. Slide the right hand forward as you step. It'll spin it into the butterfly and take you right to the opposite side. Good for the wrist and shoulder, but I'm going to let it droop for a little bit. Here's once at speed. Lift. Once you get this flat, check and try to keep it level. And then bring it around. Opposite side. 1, 2. Let the momentum of the staff carry you back to the front.